When I saw the film, and I knew that there would be some challenges with it because of the subject matter, it's so groundbreaking and unique, and this has never been on, anything like this has never been on film before. And I know that I have an audience, and I know that I have a group of people that have been with me from the beginning. When I got past the profanity of it, because it can be pretty profane, but I realized how important it was for the character to be raw and true to who she is, Monique's character in the film. I knew I had to be involved because it spoke to me on so many levels. It was my life played out from, on screen, and I thought, wow, okay. Because Monique's character is my father. That character is my father to this day. So watching it let me know it spoke to me. I mean, the way it came to me and everything, I knew I had to be involved. It's this movie's about hope, though. Everybody's talking about, oh, the subject matter is so tough. No, if you watch it and get to the end of it, you see the hope in it, and that's what made me want to be a part of it, because she made it through. She made it through. You don't know how good her performance is until you hear her speak, because that character is not her at all. And when you hear her speak, you're like, wow. Because you realize this girl is so brilliant and so great at being this character that you don't see the real Gabby. I mean, her performance is just awe-inspiring. You go, this girl's really, really acting in this thing. When you see her character, you don't see Monique. I gotta tell you, when I was watching the movie and Monique, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, okay, I'm about to laugh. I'm about to enjoy this and have a good time. But she was not having it, and the journey she took us on, man, I was just floored. By the end of it, I was calling her, going, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" I mean, it's one of the best performances I've ever seen, and she embodied that person. Mariah is so funny talking about, I did that scene, and Lee did everything I hate. Overhead lighting, no makeup, and it's so funny. You have to hear her tell the story. She's just like, whoa. But that's what's so great about her acting. She shed Mariah, completely lost it all, and went to work. And not only did she do the work, she did it so well that you go, is that Mariah? What he did on film is phenomenal. I think the work that he did in getting the actors to give those kind of performance, from Gabby to Mariah, who knew, and he is a master at getting performances, and the film speaks for itself. I think people are going to walk away with hope, especially for the people like myself who've been through it, who've lived through it, who survived it. Like, when I see it, it's a celebration, because it really makes me realize how dark it was, and how, had it not been for the grace of God, I wouldn't be on this side of it. And what I'm hoping is that everybody who is going through it now, because there are millions of people who are, or every adult who's been through it, who hasn't found their end, who hasn't found their other side of it, because there is an opposite to that. And so many people get caught up in what happened and so much self-hatred that they never get to the opposite of it. Everything has an opposite in this world. So as dark and ugly and horrible as that is, if you keep moving forward, you'll get to the opposite of it. That's what's so inspiring about it for me.